Not much to go into here, really. Guys, it is quite literally the fact that Netflix are making a Witcher prequel series. I think this is great news. I think this is really, 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 really good news. And it's interesting that they've changed the showrunner. I'm not saying that there's any particular reason why. I think, to be fair, it's probably just because, well, they want the showrunner or the tone to be different, you know? Because they still have the showrunner for the normal Netflix stuff, the Witcher normal stuff. But look, hey, here we go. Netflix is expanding upon the universe of its live-action Henry Cavill starer, The Witcher, with the 6-part limited series prequel Blood Origin. The stream announced today, which was actually today. Now, Blood Origin will be set in an elven world 1,200 years before the world of The Witcher. I think that's quite surprising. Now, The Witcher is not something I'm hugely familiar with. I've enjoyed bits and pieces of it, but, you know, this prequel series apparently will tell the origin of the first Witcher, and events that led to the conjunction of the spheres when the worlds of monsters, men and elves merged to become one. So I guess it's like kind of opening up the world a little bit. And I like that. I like the fact that they're doing this. Now, obviously, if you were thinking, well, it's good to get, you know, Lauren Schmidt-Hisrich off. You know, she's the showrunner of the Witcher. No, she's still executive producer. So Declan de Barra will serve as showrunner, and Lauren Schmidt-Hisrich will be executive producer. So she will still have quite a large say. Like, absolutely, you mark my words, she'll have a large say. Now, it goes on to say that, look, as a lifelong fan of fantasy, I am beyond excited to tell the story of The Witcher Blood Origin, de Barra said in a statement. A question has been burning in my mind ever since I first read the Witcher books. What was the elven world really like before the cataclysmic arrival of the humans? I like the sound of that. You know, I love fantasy worlds. If you didn't know, I've just finished filming my own fantasy horror film, Black Fields. I love fantasy. It's one of those genres that is... Look, I think Lord of the Rings came out, and inevitably, because it did fantasy so well, no one wanted to cover it since. And which is, I think, one of the only times that actually happened, because Hollywood loves to just capitalise on trends. And I think they just realised that, nah, we can't do better than this. And everything else is just going to look crap by comparison. I love fantasy. I think it's really, really... I think it's one of those things just ripe for mining. Just do it. It captures everyone's imagination. Most people's imagination will just jump on board with fantasy and go, yes, just dive right in, let's do it. And this is interesting as well. You know, the premise. What was the elven world like before humans? What happened? What was it like? Now, his statement continues and says, I've always been fascinated by the rise and fall of civilizations, how science, discovery, and culture flourish right before that fall. And that is often what happens, right? Is they say that, like, you know, science, culture starts to reach a peak. It reaches that kind of all-time precipice, and then boom, kind of gone straight off the back end of that. So again, I think this is great. I think this sounds really, really good. Now, it says how vast swathes of knowledge are lost forever in such a short time, often compounded by colonization and a rewriting of history. God, I really hope they don't go off on a fucking colonialization crap. That pissed me right off. Never mind. Leaving only fragments of a civilization's true story behind. The Witcher Blood Origin will tell the tale of the elven civilization before its fall, and most importantly, reveal the forgotten history of the very first Witcher. Now, for those people that were concerned, they will still have Andrzej Sapkowski. I'm butchering that, I know. He will be on board as a creative consultant with Jason Brown and Sean Daniel from Hive Mind, and Tomek Baginski and Jarek Sorko from Platige Films, serving as executive producers. And of course, you know, the series will be filming in the UK Which is surprising that they've announced that, because currently, and again, we've had the Netflix suspending production of The Witcher in the UK due to coronavirus. I would imagine that this is to do with some level of tax breaks. Maybe they know something that we don't know. Maybe they know that... well, yeah, I don't know, actually, to be fair. Maybe they know that the insurance isn't so bad and they can kind of crack on and get the series done in a relatively short period of time. There is no announcement for its official release. But look, a 6-episode Blood Origin. 6-episode. I think that's quite... What was the original... Witcher was, I think it was about 8 episodes, 8 to 10 off the top of my head, because I remember reviewing it episode by episode, and it wasn't an awful lot, but they were long episodes. So 6 episodes, maybe an hour each, 6 hours. You could tell a lot with that. You could tell an awful lot with that. I hope it's good. You also, that key actor is going to have to really be good. Really be good. I say get John Hamm. John Hamm, get him on board. He can do loads of stuff. You want that sort of gruff, masculine nature of the Witchers, don't you? So no, I like the sound of this. Do you? Let me know down below in the comment section. A lot of people don't like The Witcher, a lot of people do. For me, I'm still holding out hope that it's going to get better with Season 2, and I think they announced that they're going to do Season 3 as well. So please do let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. Stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news and movie reviews by hitting that bell notification icon. Also, just before I go, I've got to take a few seconds to say, hey, like I said, I have actually filmed Blackfields now. I'm back from that's why my voice is a little bit overworked. It's a bit tired. But just to let you all know, ladies and gents, that the giveaway, the winners have been picked, obviously at random. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow to announce that. So please, if you donated to the project, there was about 1,100 of you. Please do stay tuned for tomorrow's video where I announce the winners, because I do need you guys to get in touch with me off the back end of that to get your addresses and things, and have these items shipped off to you. One is a spear, an ornamental prop spear, and the other is a hoodie. So like I say, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Mr. H. Take care.